I've got my calculations set up so that the sump depth of a node should be measured from the invert of a conduit. In this case, the sump depth of the node is set to 0, so you'd expect the invert of the node to line up with the invert of the conduit. And as you can see in the profile model, this isn't the case. If we select the conduit in the plan model, we can see that this is because the conduit is connected to the connection point in the center of the node, not the connection ring around the inner wall of the node. If we select the conduit in profile, the manipulator shows us the start invert elevation, and we can see that that is the same as the invert of the node, but it looks wrong in profile. And that's because the invert elevation here is actually projected to the center of the node, so by the time you get to the edge of the node, it's out by an amount there. So to resolve this, we've added a preference to apply the conduit invert at the node edge. So I'm going to set that to true. Regenerate the profile run. And now you can see that the invert of the conduit lines up with the invert of the node, which makes the profile model look a lot better. The 3D model will also honor this setting. So this setting really goes hand in hand with the preference to use the construction length and slope in the hydraulic calculations. You might also want to consider setting the option for where to measure the sump depth to the bottom of the conduit instead of the conduit invert. And now you see that the wall thickness of the conduit is taken into account when the invert of the node is calculated.